Wilson, singer and writer, largely responsible for the Beach Boys' success. Point. Brian has had a drug problem for years. Now that problem and control of Brian Wilson is in court. The Beach Boys themselves split over how best to correct it. Songs like Help Me Rhonda made the Beach Boys one of America's top musical groups of the 60s. But like scores of other success stories, there was trouble in paradise. Squabbles over money, power, and drug use hit the Beach Boys. The matter is now in court. Drummer Dennis Wilson on one side, the Love Brothers on the other. An intramural Beach Boy battle over singer Brian Wilson.
I, first of all, have never used hard drugs. And it was always my position as manager of the group that hard drugs should be kept out of the group. And one of the most important assets of the Beach Boys is their good, clean-cut image.
I was employed, along with my friend Rocky, help Brian get on his feet and give him the strength to, through emulation of Rocky and myself, to go outside and deal with the real world again.
Brian was in such bad shape. He was not only using LSD, but he was using cocaine and abuse, alcohol, pills, everything.
Brian's excess use of LSD and the competition from the Beatles severely intimidated him to the point where he couldn't compete anymore, and he wouldn't compete. And I think the music industry and the Beatles and LSD put Brian Wilson in his bedroom for 10 years.
But he's overweight, he's 269 pounds, his nervous system is so attacked, and he's so burnt out, not to mention he's still getting to use drugs at you know, an abusive rate.
We didn't even discuss the topic of drugs around Brian Wilson. That's how susceptible he is to drugs. So we would never discuss drugs or anything about drugs. So he wouldn't get on that track and start thinking about it.
So the non-action is essentially what is killing Brian Wilson, is what killed Belushi, it's what killed Elvis, and on down the line, Hendrix, Joplin. I mean, you know, it's nothing new, and it happens to everyone else too. They may not be celebrities, but
I meditate twice a day, and I don't take drugs myself, and I don't know anything to do with I don't have anything to do with anybody that has anything to do with drugs. And if that is true, which I don't say it is, and I don't know about it, I wouldn't have been there. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't deal with it. I live my own life, and I have a good time doing what I do. If there's a problem between those people, I'm sure the facts will come out.
We attempted to interview Brian and Dennis Wilson, but both declined. One further footnote, Carolyn Williams, a 31-year-old woman who travels with the Beach Boys and serves as a personal nurse for Brian Wilson, was arrested last week in Florida on a cocaine possession charge. She has been released on $3,000 bond.